Hello, Kaiko here, and welcome to the chaos. Let's go. Hello. Wow, we sure are popular. Let's be direct, shall we? We are popular. Hammond's getting deja vu. Did you need us for something? Alright, I hope you'll join us in launching a protest against Estienne. Huh? Since you're taking part in this game as well, I think you understand my position. The rules should be more open and transparent. What's the catch? The competition should restart with the new rules in place. What? Wouldn't that make all the hard work we've done so far be for nothing? What's so crazy about that? It happens all the time in academia. You realize there's an error in your thesis or methodology, and it completely invalidates the conclusion you arrived at after years of research. Pretty sure there's nothing like this. Maybe for the next time he runs the game, just play it as it is. For this time around, I'm busy, find someone else. Maybe for the next round. Indeed, iterating and improving the rules will take time. We may not be able to get them implemented until the next time the game is held. No one needs this game to be fair. To me, delayed fairness is a pointless loss. I've lost so much time already because of this. Hammond thinks you have the right idea, but this isn't a decision that can be made by just us, right? Maybe you could go ask the others as well. SEM will only change the subject, and as for Rave, you kids had better keep your guard up around him. Us kids? That kind of grinds Paimon's gears, but maybe that really is how other people see us. Anyway, thanks for the tip, but Paimon's not sure we can help you. Fine, I anticipated as much. Now I'll leave you to it. Good luck out there. My luck hasn't exactly been great, but I won't be throwing in the towel that easily. Okay, Paimon also hopes that your luck improves. Interesting. Ooh, why is someone in here? What's that guard doing here? Just who I was looking for. You were just leaving, did something happen? The investigation is ongoing, so I can't disclose any specifics to you. However, I'd like you to answer a few of my questions. As you probably know, the missing records need to be recreated. This isn't necessarily bad news for him, but without those records, he won't be able to leave this place, even if he has legally redeemed himself. As such, I hope you can answer my questions honestly. Do you know when Caterpillar arrived in the Fortress of Meripede? He just said he came here a long time ago, so we don't know when exactly. I don't suppose you know the specifics of his sentence or crime? No, we don't. Do you know anything about this master he mentioned earlier? Paimon doesn't remember Caterpillar mentioning him before. Have either of you observed anything peculiar while speaking to him? Not so far, the stories he tells have a rather hypnotic effect. Not so far? Not so far? Okay then. That's enough questions for today. It doesn't seem like you know very much, but if you do notice anything strange, make sure to report it at once. It's for your own good. Miles leaves. Looks like we don't know much about Caterpillar after all, but if he doesn't want to talk about his crime or sentence or anything like that, Paimon thinks we'd better not press him. Not really concerned about any of that, he does seem a little suspicious. Suspicious, huh? Well, he is kind of mysterious. But whatever the case, he's doing a good deed right now, isn't he? Lanoire seems to really trust him as well, so he's probably not a bad guy, at least for now, right? You can never go wrong with a little caution. Yeah. After you wait patiently for a little while, Caterpillar and Lanoire return. Miss Kaiko, Miss Paimon, you're both so fast. I got carried away talking to Miss Galvana. She even gave me some candy. She said they're from a fruit that grows on the trees in the desert oasis. I asked her what kind of place the desert oasis might be, and she said it's a little body of water surrounded by a vast sea of sand. Doesn't that sound just like the fortress, except, you know, opposite, since this place is surrounded by water? Once you leave this place, maybe you'll get to go there and see it for yourself. That reminds me, after all the hard work we've done, we must have advanced by now, right? Speaking of that, I asked Estienne, and here's where things stand at the moment. Oh no, we're at the bottom! Oh no, my bad, I thought they were ranked, they're not ranked. Oh, okay. You mean we basically haven't advanced at all? How could that be? Looks like the competition's been hard at work too. Indeed, Rave has some contacts, and the researcher and detective assistants will have their own ways. Surely this isn't the time to be singing our rivals' praises. Is there really nothing we can do? We're definitely gonna lose at this rate. We're gonna lose, but if we lose, we can all stay here in the fortress, right? We've talked about this before, Lanoire. If we stay here, we'll have to worry each day about being taken away by evil sorcerers. Oh, then I guess we'd better to leave, but Miss Paimon said we're definitely gonna lose. We're not gonna lose, the game's not over yet. There's still enough time, we're gonna win this. If we don't win this time, there's always next time. An underdog victory would be more exciting. The fact of the matter is, there are only 2 teams ahead of us. We've got nothing to worry about. There isn't much time left until the deadline, Estienne said. Let's just meet at the message board in the administrative area next time. Okay. Oh, there isn't much time left until the final results are announced, is there? Paimon has a feeling she's going to toss and turn in bed tonight. You can tell me in secret if you feel scared, Miss Paimon. Seriously? A kid like you worried about Paimon? Paimon won't get scared. You're the one who should be scared. Paimon hopes you'll have sweet dreams, Lanoire. Don't worry, I've had lots of nice ones. In fact, I wish I could give some to the 2 of you. Okay, what do they say? The candy Miss Galvana gave me is so sweet. Remember to brush your teeth before bed. Okay, I will. Should we rest now? Indeed we should. It's my turn to tell you a story. I've heard enough stories to tell one of my own now. Alright, you can be the storyteller this time. Okay, my story will also begin in the giant's garden. Long, long ago, in the garden full of purple flowers, there lived a prince, a princess, and a brave hero. Oh, and the ruler of the garden, a giant with a nasty temper. What the witch wanted more than anything was some of the purple flowers, but the mean giant treasured them so much that he wouldn't let anyone pick even a single one. Kind-hearted Mr. Giant, the witch asked, I am in need of the little purple flowers from your garden. You have so many already, could you please share just one with me? The mean giant refused. Every flower in my garden belongs to me, the giant shouted. I won't share them with anyone. Kind-hearted Mr. Giant, the witch continued, please hear my tale. I travelled here from a fountain in a far-off distant land. An ocean there has fallen ill, and the scent of those purple flowers brings her comfort. If you could give just one of them, perhaps her condition will improve. The giant, who didn't have an ounce of compassion in his heart, callously refused the witch's request. What did an oceanid in a faraway land have to do with him? Then the witch asked, is there anything I can do for you? I know many magic spells, I could use my magic to help you with something in exchange. Will you agree to my request, kind-hearted Mr. Giant? The giant thought it over, then said he had lost something very important to him if the witch could use her magic to help him find it. So they made a deal. Yep, in the end the witch's friend recovered and the giant found what he had lost. Isn't that a better story? At least in this story, everyone gets a happy ending. The game will be over soon, we have to turn this around today in addition to taking commissions. I wonder if there are any ways to get tons of coupons in one go. Okay, it only wants 300 coupons today, which is a little bit low. I also don't know how you get more coupons. So, I don't know, because I want to buy all the things in the shop, but I don't know what happens when you, like, run out of coupons. Then what? Can you get more? You don't know how to get more either. Okay, I guess you just can't buy too much food. I say this because, like, you can buy different, like, you can buy food from the guy, like, straight up food, and you can buy, like, recipes, so I guess you can't buy the food? Hello. You two, please wait. I hear you're people of leisure, who never turn down a quest. That is correct. Oh, Andrews, who told you that? Ah, well, rumors, just rumors. Actually, a girl in a purple dress asked me to take care of you. But I was thinking, since you accept any of your requests, you must be very capable, so I'd never need to take care of you. Indeed, it would be more accurate to say that you two take care of me. Sure, but no discounts. I know the rules, don't worry. Regardless of the outcome, I will compensate you according to market rates, but more is useless here, so I'll pay with coupons. We'll be compensated no matter what happens, really? Absolutely, and totally correct. Our task is just that difficult, you see. It's that Nizami's fault for being great with his fists, but for using them where they shouldn't have been used. I'll be staying here for a while longer, so I need a place to pursue my studies. It's best if it has a bookshelf, a table, chairs, and a board to write on and stick materials to. I'm sure you know exactly what place I'm talking about, but it's simply not available, and there's no point in asking. I believe that a room on the opposite side has the same internal structure and should be usable. But there's a really strange place. It needs to be occupied by someone who rarely entertains visitors. I've never seen the person nor even seen the doors open. Oh, it seems to be occupied. So I appointed Nizami as my representative. He was always reliable during the time I employed him as a bodyguard. However, I got into a disagreement with the occupant and negotiations broke down. Maybe communication and negotiations have never been a strong suit. Indeed, it didn't even look like a negotiation. He just hammered on the door with his fists, standing outside and shouting. It was a truly shocking moment for me. Whoa. How unprofessional. That doesn't sound like a negotiation at all. As such, I'd like to ask you to act as my representative and negotiate with the occupant to rent out the space he's currently occupying. I expect the price to be a maximum of 54,000 coupons. You may not succeed, and that's fine, but at least give it a try. I'm counting on you. When you hadn't ticked off Carranza earlier, then maybe negotiations would go more smoothly. Ooh. They want Caterpillar's room, but they can't have Caterpillar's room. So they want us to go to the other side? Negotiate with the person behind the door. I thought we explored everywhere. Did we just... Wait. Oh, it's literally on the other side, as in... So we always go... this way. And then we turn this way. But there's a door on this side. According to Knuckle, non-Fontanians seem to be discriminated against. Will he ignore us as well? Is there a better way to go about this? Knock. Who is it? Nameless traveller, an adventurer crossing all nations of the world, asks not for my identity, nor inquires my origins. I'm Melusine. A nameless traveller. Since when did this place become a scenic attraction? Stop playing around, Kaiko. Don't forget what we're here for. We're here to discuss something with you. Well, we were hired to ask about renting the room of yours. Of course, the client will be happy to pay you in coupons. Something similar happened a while ago. That client of yours really refuses to give up, huh? You were sent by that guy with the really funky way of talking, weren't you? Forget it, out of respect for his perseverance, tell me his offer. Yes, looks like we've still got some room for communication. Knuckle told us about his expectation for the price. If we're making the offer, should we reveal his budget from the get-go, or should we try getting a bargain? Let's try to lay all the cards on the table. It's haggling time to put the price in the basement. This guy respected our tenacity, so let's lay all the cards on the table. Alright, Pinewood's selling it like it is. The client's budget is 54,000 coupons. Pinewood thinks it's a good deal. Only 54,000? That's just 10% higher than what he had that psycho hammer on my door. What a miser. Only? Pinewood thinks it's a lot. You know nothing. Haven't you ever heard of Carranza? He's much more generous. He offered me 108,000. Really? That much? Of course, I look like a liar to you. We can't see anything from this side of the door. He didn't sound very confident. Maybe he made it all up to trick us. What's our negotiation plan now, Kaiko? We don't see he had this much, so it's his if he wants it. Since he's trying to play us, let's play him instead. Since he's trying to play us, let's play him instead. Aw, how many expect you to be up against a strong competitor like Carranza? It doesn't seem like we stand a chance. Let's go, Kaiko. We'll tell Knuckle his offer was way too low to even be considered. In the meantime, good luck with Carranza, door guy. Bye now. Huh? You're leaving already? Hey, are you still out there? Hey, don't go. Come back real quick, please. We can hear you shouting from all the way over there. What is it? Do you want us to get Carranza for you? Oh, no. How can I trouble you like that? It's no trouble at all, and it's even on the way, right, Kaiko? Something like this would be a piece of cake. You've got a real mean streak, don't you? Anyway, let's get down to business. Is your previous offer still valid? For now, but not for long. Alright, I'll take it, but tell your client to come speak to me himself. Alright, let's head back and pass the news to Knuckle, Kaiko. Okay. That was weirdly easy. I wonder who this mysterious guy is. And who is Carranza? Hello. We're back, so here's what happened. You gave Knuckle a detailed blow-by-blow account of the negotiations. Oh, I see. Nevertheless, I always keep my word, so here's the conversation we agreed upon earlier. Now what am I going to do? Wait. Forget about the difficult tasks and focus on the ones I still hope of completing. Wait. About certain someone. There are some tasks in the world that simply cannot be completed. Should you encounter one, the best thing to do is give up as soon as possible. What? What are you doing here? For now, I'm bargaining with Carranza. Please do 7. I'm ready to get all the materials I need to leave Fontaine before I manage to win him over. And about the Fortress Mirrorpede. There's a charm to the place which is hard to explain in only a few words. A mystique combined with sense of danger, it makes it hard to leave. Can't say what the best choice is, but I'm fine. The example is people determined to stay here, a bit frightening. Okay. I'm a bit confused. I thought the man would... Oh, this is Carranza! It's the maths guy! Sorry to bother you. Until next time. It's the maths guy! Okay, wait, but that guy... Do we not get to see who was in the room? I guess not. Oh, we also only got 280 credit coupons. So we're still missing 20 coupons from somewhere. Okay. We should be able to run around here. This is usually where we find all of our commissions. You're a good component. How have you been lately? Quite well, apart from the fact I have nothing to do. I go and spar with Risimov now and then, stay active, but it's not enough. Maybe fighting with you is exciting, especially when I lose. It's interesting where my weaknesses are, and that means I know how to keep getting stronger. Losing is a win too. Makes sense, no? Yes. Okay, where is the next commission? I'm not seeing any. We've kind of gone around most of this place. Is it this bit of smoke? Is this the commission? No. What? Wait, but I've walked all the way around. Is it in the Duke's office? No, where's the quest? Maybe I didn't walk a big enough circle. We need like 20 more coupons. It's just telling me I need 20 more coupons. Okay, well let's walk along the outside then? I'm hoping we'll be close enough to trigger any of the quests that are down these random corridors. Otherwise, how are we going to find it? No. I'm not seeing any obvious, like, signs. And I'm pretty sure we've just gone in a massive circle. Huh. Now what? Oh, Mr. Pirates! Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. I'm trying to find, presumably, the last commission for this quest. But I don't know where it is. And I thought we've already kind of run everywhere. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've already run everywhere. Hello? Where am I meant to find... I'm looking for the objective in the area, thank you very much. Where is it? Okay, let's check on the blackboard, apparently. He might have left some leads there. Considering we have 0 other suggestions. Might as well have a look. Oh! Caterpillar probably went to get some coupons elsewhere, but he left us some clues. The southeast side of the production zone's upper levels. Here we've been able to get some coupons. Okay. Southeast side of the upper levels. Great. No. Okay, the southeast should be over here somewhere. He's got to go in the lift. Oh. Is this the lift? Yep, this should be the lift. Have you tried to go to a lower level? No, because before, most of the time, you could sort of see it from that middle level. It seemed to be the place to run around and it would show you where to go. Like, you seem to have big enough range. But apparently not this time. Southeast. Here. Click. Huh? Why? It's not listening to the instructions? It's not time for that right now? No clicking. Hello? Huh? What's a camera doing here? Where there's news, there's cameras. Have you ever heard that before? I think I have. I just made that up, so where did you hear it? Well, there really isn't anything new under the sun. Anyway, no matter what I say or write, it's always been a parody of others. The camera's here, so where's the news? Well, now, news is like fishing. It requires patience and making the right judgment at the right time. That's how you hook really big fish. I mean, that's how you hook a scoop. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Ugh, forget it. Sounds a bit amateurish. You're not a journalist, right? Never mind the news. I like fishing too. I like fishing. Really? That's perfect. Actually, I'm just a novice angler. I've got a bunch of questions, but didn't know where to turn for advice. For example, if you hook a maintenance mecha and it bites, what would you do? Just release it, beat it up and show it who's boss. Cook it for Paimon. Cook it for Paimon. Whoa, Paimon really believes in your cooking, Kaiko, but no matter how you look at it, those just aren't edible. I see. That's how you choose to handle it. It's a very valuable reference. I'll commit it to memory. Huh? How do you talk about fishing? You're really good at steering the conversation. Seems I have much to learn as an amateur journalist. But it was you who brought up fishing. Anyway, what's an amateur journalist like yourself doing here? I'm here to complete the project assigned to me, to capture the most vivid moments of the Fortress of Meripede's guards at work with my camera. I spent too much time completing the required compliance documents just to take a look and you understand. This is like a stack of documents all packed with various contractual clauses and signatures. Just looking at them makes you feel dizzy. By the time I complete all the procedural paperwork, I miss the guards at work during their shift, or in fishing terms, there aren't any fish in the water right now. Huh? But there are guards on duty here right now. But I want to hook a platinum collection. I don't think an initial configuration or water body cleanser has enough impact. That way, even if I complete my project, other photographers might not think it worthy of praise. Stop being so picky if you don't want to return empty-handed. You keep waiting then, see you. Stop being picky if you don't want to return empty-handed. You're right, I need to come to terms with my own limited abilities and stop trying to catch fish that are beyond me. I'm such a useless angler. Oh wait, I mean amateur journalist. Alright, no more wallowing, self-pity, time to cheer up. It's alright. If it's alright with you, could you do me a small favour, please? I'll pay you. Well, that was fast. It depends on the favour, so why don't you tell us what it is first? The guard over there, Grainville. Based on my judgment, his news value among guards is equivalent to that of a situation controller among maintenance mechs. I should be able to write a good report with him as my subject. I'd like to keep myself from getting criticised at least. He just refuses to come over here, so could you bring him to a suitable spot for me to take a snapshot? Why don't you just explain to him yourself and get him to come over that way? Can't you just take your camera over to him? Can't you take your camera to him? Well, the view is better here, and if he sees the camera, I'm sure he'll focus on it and leave me with nothing but a bunch of stiff pot poses to work with. Let me think. It's best if we turn off the loudspeaker and report it to Grainville as a malfunction and ask him to come have a look. Then I'll definitely be able to capture a vivid moment of a Fortress of Meripede guard at work. My project's completion depends on this. I'm counting on you. Please help me. Doesn't sound difficult, Kaiko. Maybe we should help her out. Now go ahead, turn off the loudspeaker. Let's take a photo so good, all the other photographers will gain new levels of respect for me. I still want the platinum collection though. That semi-transparent siege in the elevator looked in your soul. Oh dear. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Okay, next you report to Grainville and tell him there's something wrong with the loudspeaker, right? Yes, we do. Is his name Grainville? Like Grain? Did I misread it? No, his name is Grainville. Hello. Hi, we found a loudspeaker that seems to be malfunctioning. It's over there. Again? That's strange. I just got Cleaners to repair it. It looks like he's not even as good at fixing things as I am. I mean, all you gotta do is give machines a couple of good smacks, right? Anyway, thanks. I'll go have a look. Thanks for your help. After that, it's up to Nelly. Let's wait and see. Okay, I'm going to stand with her so we can see the view she's going to get of the guy. It worked. What's wrong with it? We literally just turned it off. We could turn it back on. Surely you can figure that out. He is no longer in frame. You would be correct. He's no longer in frame. I like to think she would tilt the camera for it, but maybe not. I finally completed my project. I'm a journalist of my own right now. Thank you. You must have snapped a really excellent picture. Yeah, take a look at this. Take a look at this. Doesn't look very vivid, but it's artistic, alright? It's so vivid, it almost seems like it will start moving any moment now. It's so vivid, it almost seems like it will start moving. Papa might get dizzy if she looks at it any longer. Will it really be okay to just use this one? What's wrong with it? I think it's a great shot. I'm sure no one would have expected me to snap a shot like this one. They will all be so surprised. Papa really doesn't get your standards for artistic critique. It's called symbolic meaning over substance. I'm sure all experienced photographers will understand once I submit it. Anyway, thank you. This is for your help. It'd be great if we could chat at a fishing spot next time. Caterpillar said to meet at the message board in the administrative area. Something. Let's go take a look. That was the worst picture. No what? Like, he really was no longer in frame. No, he really wasn't. Okay, let's go have a look. I don't think we're going to do very well. We didn't have anywhere near enough points. Strange, Caterpillar and Lanoire aren't here yet. Why bother coming when you know you're going to lose? I wouldn't be so certain of that. That's right, you're only ahead of us by a little. A little? Ha ha ha. Can the results be announced now, Estienne? Actually, no, let's wait a little after all the best. Let's wait a little. After all, the best must be saved for last. Looks like we don't have to wait long. Here they come. Wait, where's the other guy? Miss Kaiko, Miss Pinewood, have you seen the results yet? Did we win? We don't know yet. Well, since everyone's here, would you announce the results now, Estienne? Of course. Oh, but the results on Caterpillar's end still need to be calculated. My, what a cruel guard, toying with us from start to finish like that. Why don't you bring out the last bit of mercy in your heart and let them know that the gap between us is too wide to cross, stop torturing us with false hope. These aren't the final results, but we should be able to win once we add the coupons that Kata got today, right? Okay, Dirty Face Darcy got 1650. Hold on, why have Genevieve's team points being cleared out? I was against it, but this is the more logical approach with respect to the results. What's that supposed to mean? Whoa, Rao's team had so many points. It doesn't need the chance to leave. He doesn't need the chance to leave, and we don't need to place first. You mean you gave all your coupons to Rave? Isn't that against the rules? There's a rule forbidding it. I was originally in favour of amending the rules to ensure fair play, but no one else seemed to be in support of that. Indeed, there isn't a rule forbidding that. The competition would have been far more exciting if everyone could have fully used the rules to their advantage. More exciting for you, maybe. Rules don't mean a thing in a game as boring as this one. End of the day, it's a question of upholding one's honour. Alright, now the scores have been announced, isn't it time for the final results? Our points from today haven't been added yet. A drop in the ocean. Oh! Now that everything's been added, here's what the results look like. Yes, Miss Kaiko and Miss Paimon, look, we won! What? That's impossible! What did you do? Whoa, that many? Paimon's lost count. It's a trick even simpler than magic. I used the coupons I'd saved up in the past to hire a bunch of people to help me work. What we have now is a product of their work this whole time, and I believe this falls within the rules too. Even if it does, that's an insane amount. I also have my reasons for needing the win, and I'd even gotten help from my two friends. It would be a real shame if we lost now. This wasn't about honour. I think it's time to announce the final results. This wasn't about honour? Vanity, perhaps. Since everything's been tallied, it's time to announce the final results. The winners of this game are Caterpillar, Miss Kaiko, and Miss Paimon. No objections, I take it? There's nothing I can say, except it looks like I picked a fight with the wrong opponent. I ended up in here last time for striking someone in anger. I won't make the same mistake this time. You'll pay the price for that choice. You'll pay the price for the choices you made. Whoa, I wouldn't expect to hear someone actually say that. Pretty cliché if you ask me. We'll see about that, you'll see. Pretty cliché if you ask me. Is everyone ready? If so, let's head off now. As it is before Noailles gets back, I hope you can understand his thinking isn't wrong, but that it's just not suited for a place like this. You ready, aren't you, Lanoire? I've already said goodbye to everyone. We're also ready to get going whenever. Alright, just keep quiet for a while. I've made some arrangements in advance, so we shouldn't run into any problems. You follow Estienne out of the Fortress of Meripede. Ooh! We're outside! Naturally, wind really feels better, doesn't it? Oh, natural wind feels better. We might have fans down there, but most of that air feels kind of stale. The fans the Pancration bring are just like Noailles. The fans are indeed needed there, but when their blades spin, they bring the same misery to everyone no matter who they are. I think you know what I'm talking about. Where have we ended up? Oh, okay. Miss Kaiko, Miss Paimon, do you see any walls? I don't see a wall anywhere around here. Walls? There are no walls here. Then are the walls somewhere really far away? Kato once told me that if they're too far away to see with your eyes, they'll look like the horizon. Miss Kaiko, Miss Paimon, where are we? By the water, we're in Fontaine, we're on the continent of Vat. We're in Fontaine. Fontaine, it's a blue and green place. The Fortress of Meripede is all yellow and grey. Huh? The thing up in the sky must be the moon, right? If it were the sun, it would probably hurt my eyes like the evil sorcerer's magic. All around me are things I've never seen before, and things I've only seen in books. Miss Kaiko, Miss Paimon, let's go on another adventure. Kato was right, adventuring outside is way more fun than in Meripede. That's right, the world outside is vast. I really envy the two of you. Lanoire, let's discuss adventuring later. We really should find your family first. Freeze, all of you, where do you think you're going? Also, what's with this little girl? The evil sorcerer found us. What business is it of yours? Weren't you on leave? Patrolling with a gardamek in your off hours won't get you promoted, you know. I came back as soon as I received the report. Have you gotten yourself mixed up with them? You're making a grave mistake, Estienne. Actually, I think you'll find I'm rectifying a mistake and saving everyone a lot of paperwork. Miss Monglane might even invite me to dinner as thanks. No, they're criminals. Even if the papers with the serial numbers on them are missing, they're still criminals. A little girl like this is a criminal? Are you out of your mind? I'm perfectly sane. Everyone can be a criminal, little girls are no exception. This guy is scary. Whatever other plans you may have had, I must now escort you back to the Fortress of Meripede. How we go back first and take some time to think it over? We only just got out, and you want us to make us go back? I don't think so. We just got back. out and you want to make us go back? I don't think so. You have a choice in the matter. You must comply with the rules and accept your punishment. Then there's no way out of this? I can see quite a few ways, actually. If a few Gardamex get scrapped in the process, then also what happens when people break the rules. You mean... Oh, we gotta fight them? It would seem you have no intention of repenting. Then you leave me no choice. Gardamex show no mercy to... well, Calatrant criminals. Okay, then. Miss Kaiko, Miss Paimon, be careful. A simple Gardamex won't even slow us down. But there you go, though. But it is true, a Gardamex is going to do nothing. We've already got rid of 2 of them. Also, these are different Gardamex from the ones earlier. Like, they could have used some continuity. They didn't even use the same Gardamex from the picture. This is disappointing. Just disappointing. I also love the fact that we could just leave whenever we wanted. Because we can just teleport out. You really think it's over? What, there's more of them? Okay, these might be the Gardamex. Oh hey, don't hit me too! You vermin scum of a guard. Oh, let's see if we can hit you. Okay. There we go. Oops. Let's explode some things. Oh, yeah, there we go. This isn't over yet, except your punishment. Okay, how many guards does this guy have? Did you bring every guard in the fortress with you? I think you might have. This is a lot. I'm coming to help. Caterpillar, how exactly do you plan to help? Uh-oh. Why is he looking up? Oh! Oh! I didn't know those were so massive. The time for magic has ended. Monster, just like he said, you're a monster wearing a human form. Caterpillar is a hilichurl? Is this an illusion? If so, he's a very smart hilichurl. And I didn't really think about the fact that those things were so massive. Like, several Yaoyaos tall. But I don't think it was worth, like, the guard, Noelle, was like looking up at him a lot. I think that was a little bit exaggerated. But he is a bit. There's just no end. Your comrades are already in our hands, give it up. No. We will not give up. This should be the Hilichurl Scout? God, I forgot their name. Ranger? I don't know. They have a name. With one of them on our side. But I was not expecting Caterpillar's secret to be that he was a Hilichurl. It probably does explain why his arms were like a black at the end. Like that was, and he had like pupilless eyes. And maybe this explains it, because I did think there was something odd about him, but I wasn't expecting Hilichurl to be the answer. Rogue! Hilichurl Rogue, that would do it. Good heavens, I'm your colleague, you're not thinking of taking me in too? Since you've thrown your lot in with them, you deserve the same punishment. Kata, Miss Kaiko, Miss Paimon! Gardamex simply gets scrapped, but you, even if you are a monster, you can still feel pain, right? Is this Hilichurl really Caterpillar? Paimon can't wrap her head around this. Miss Paimon, how do you not recognize him? That's Kata! I'm a monster in human skin. A monster? I never imagined such a monster could even exist in the fortress. A Hilichurl that can talk, who would have thought? How did you manage to pull the wool over everyone's eyes? What sorcery could allow a mindless creature to worm its way into our midst like a wolf in sheep's clothing? You do know he was a prisoner, right? Like, why would he choose to go into a prison? Why haven't you run away yet? Are you pretending to be human? Of course, I will catch you even if you do run. A dangerous monster like you. I'm guilty, but she hasn't done anything wrong. She shouldn't be here. You won't find her name on any sentencing documents. She's innocent. She only ended up stuck in the fortress due to a few mishaps. I'll return to the fortress with you, but have Estienne take her back home. Kata! The monster actually wants to make a deal with me? I do indeed. Let her go home. As far as the fortress of Meripede is concerned, she never existed in the first place. Her absence will not be felt. But catching a monster like me should be a big deal, no? Fontaine hasn't seen a monster like me for several centuries now. If you pass up this opportunity, I'll put my human skin back on and slip away into the crowd. You'll never get a chance like this again. It's the eyebrows. He's got the angry eyebrows. You're right, I've never seen her in the fortress before. She's completely irrelevant. But you're too dangerous. I can't risk letting an evil monster like you get away. No, Caterpillar! Run! We have a deal. You return to the fortress of the Meripede and the girl can leave. To achieve your goal, might as well. Don't take the deal, it could be a trick. It could be a trick. The guilty return to where they should be, and Lanoire returns to her family's side, everything on the right track as it should be. Here's someone who follows the rules. This is also in accordance with the rules. Enough, monster, I've caught you now. You're all coming back to the fortress of Meripede with me, the girl included. Rude. What? But didn't you just... Who would actually make a deal with a monster? Could anyone be sure that the words coming out of his mouth aren't some beguiling incantation to stunt human wisdom? I will be fooled again, so I decided to play by my own rules. If your documents are missing, then you'll stay in the fortress of Meripede for the rest of your lives. You have no right to bypass a trial. I surrender. You have no right to bypass a trial. If you want to emphasize that in your written appeal, be my guest, but until then, you don't have a choice. You're escorted back to the fortress of Meripede! Can we punch him, please? Welcome back. Noailles filed appeal forms out for you already, but you should stay out of trouble until the final decision has been made. Oh, field appeal forms out. More specifically, do not rile him up. I thought I was getting a co-worker who knew what he's doing, so I could be less stressed. As it turns out, I've only gotten busier since he arrived. I really want to take a vacation in Natlan. I want to go to Natlan too. What happened to them? They're being kept under strict watch now. If you don't want the same treatment, then follow the rules. In that case, should we go see how they're doing? What was the point in all of this? Paimon doesn't understand any of this. We'll have to ask him. Hello? Okay, nope. A guy. So annoying. I don't know why we didn't, like, surely we overpowered him. Did we not? How many Gardamex could one guy have? Oh, their room's locked. It's you. Indeed, it's me. Noailles would probably call it atoning for my sins, but I've got seniority, so he doesn't get to order me around. Then what are you doing here? Atoning for my sins, what else? Why does Paimon get the feeling you aren't the least bit surprised? Did you already know Caterpillar's, do you know his true identity? I only knew that he'd been here a long time, longer than any of us. As for the rest, is any of it really important? He looks like a human, and he talks like one too. What can I say? I like chatting with him. Maybe appearances matter more to me than what's on the inside. That's understandable. In any case, if you're looking for Caterpillar, he's inside. What about Lanoire? Is she in there with him? She was taken to go fill in some registration form, but don't worry, she'll be back soon. Okay, then let's ask Caterpillar just what's going on with him. Hello? I'm sorry for dragging you two into this. My plan was to get Lanoire home to her family, then return on my own. Feels like that plan was a complete failure. There's a lot I want to ask you. I imagine so. You really are Caterpillar, right? I am. Then, you're a Helichel? I am. But aren't Helichel's all, kinda dumb? You look just like a regular kid before. Paimon doesn't know what's real anymore. You said before you look like this because you got sick. After all, everyone has things they'd rather not tell about. Tell anyone, and you're also so good to Lanoire, she trusts you too. But you're not a human at all, if you're a Helichel. Then you can't trust me. Well, I want the answers to the questions Noailles asked before. I'll answer all your questions truthfully. When did you come to the fortress of Meripede? Over 400 years ago. 400 years ago? When you say been here a long time, Paimon thought you meant something like 3 to 5 years. But 400 years is like several generations, isn't it? Oh right, you're Helichel. What was your crime? If you're interested in history, I was a member of the Cruz Ordo. I was found guilty of being an accessory to the Master's scheme. The prophecy of the apocalypse, my Master believed that he could stop this future of destruction from coming to pass. We did much to prepare for this. It was a powerful magic and also an evil plan. Perhaps none of this is important now. The plan failed and the Cruz Ordo has essentially ceased to exist. Whether Fontaine is destroyed or not it no longer has anything to do with me. Just who was the Master you spoke of? Cruz, a powerful mage. He taught me human speech and granted me memory and intelligence. Was there really someone who could do something like that? But your appearance aside, you really do seem like an ordinary human. Though many details of the past have faded into memory, I remember this very well. It was a very, very long time ago. I couldn't change how I appeared to others at will then. Many humans, some in finery, others in rags, some with curiosity, others with disdain, would all ask similar questions. Can Hilichurls really talk? Are Hilichurls really capable of intelligence? My master raised the holy blade of Nazakru's high. It was a ceremonial sword. The blade wasn't sharp, but still it glistened in the sunlight. Behold, he said, even a hideous monster such as this can attain wisdom and redemption through my powers as the incarnation of Nazakru's. As one of his creations, and as a testament to Nazakru's power, I once wielded a blade for the Order. But this Jaeger's sword evidently couldn't save my master from a fate of failure and ruin, and the mystical, magical weapon no longer exists. And there will be no more monsters in human skin like me. Why do you want to help Lanoire? Because of compassion. Humanity might be unattainable for me, but at the very least I can imitate it, just like how I learned to change how I appear to others. Paimon doesn't get it. Kaiko, Paimon, you both innately possess kindness and benevolence. Because of this, you don't need to think twice about helping others, you simply do. If we look at their outcomes alone, plenty of actions are indistinguishable from each other. We all agree that Lanoire shouldn't stay in the Fortress of Meripede and that she should return to her family, so we choose to help her. Your actions come from an innate benevolence that doesn't require excessive consideration or calculation. For me, however, it's because by doing so, I will be more like a human. Funny, isn't it? I'll never truly become a human, yet I can't stop mimicking human behavior. It's like atonement. As far as human law is concerned, I've long since atoned for my sins. But a human, what would a true human do? They would never forgive themselves for the mistakes they made, the harm they caused, and the people or things they failed to save. So my sins can never be absolved, and I will forever be my own prisoner. What do you plan to do next? I'll bring Lanoire back to her family. Huh? But forget about getting out of the fortress, we can't even get past this door. I made a promise to her, so I have to fulfill it, so she shouldn't stay here any longer, especially not by my side. The Geared Mineshaft is a dangerous route, but it's feasible. The Geared Mineshaft? That's right, Cleaners said there's an opening there that leads outside. The guards asked him to install a locking mechanism just like the one at the Rift of Erosion there. Was prepared something about having prepared a surprise. Yikes, there's no way there's anything good. Are you sure you want to go from there? Paimon needs to remember that the research terminal there has to be operated by 2 people at the same time. And then while so small, Paimon doesn't think she'll be able to operate it. Why don't we help them, Kaiko? I do innately possess kindness after all. I'll do it for you, Paimon. I do possess kindness. Okay. I have a few more questions about the Order as well. I think there are some other places better suited to discussing the history of the Nazakru's Order. Whether it's in the Fortress of Meripede, for example. Then we'll just have to wait until after Lanoire is reunited with her family. Before any of that, we need to think of a way out of here, and we need to meet back up with Lanoire. STM will help us open the door, but there's a limit to how much he can help us. He should be at the entrance, right? Let's go ask him. Let's ask the guards first. Have I done the little ocean quest? I've done nothing. We tried to do, all we've done is the Archon quest, and then this quest, because we accidentally triggered it, and it wouldn't let us do the Archon quest. None of the other quests. Oh, no, there was the one we actually did with Virgil. The first Virgil quest. The second Virgil quest we didn't do. I forgot why we did it, but we did. Should we try knocking? Going somewhere? Huh? You're not Estienne. He had something to do, so he asked me to cover for him. When are people finally going to get into their heads that I have my own work to do too? Oh, then can we leave? You can, but it's dangerous out there. How dangerous, you ask? About as dangerous as the mental state of the new guard, I'd say. He really is a lunatic. I have no idea that there were so many guard mechs on the move. Not only that, people actually approve of his methods. Not that I know how serious these people are. If you want to go, you better be prepared. I mean, it would be best if you didn't come back again. But Lanoire's not back yet. I'm here, Mr. Mapoli just brought me back. And there's no time to lose, Lanoire. I know we lost the last game to the Evil Sorcerer, but are you ready for a new challenge? A new game? You mean a new adventure? I'm ready. We can't let the Evil Sorcerer catch us again. I think they're all good. Are you ready then, Kaiko? Yep, let's go. Thanks for your help. Wasn't Kato human before Conria collapsed? I guess so, assuming that all Hilichurls came from Conria. Then I don't know, because there seem to be infinitely many Hilichurls. Because every time we fight them, they do kind of disappear, and then they come back. So there's got to be some more to it. Go to the abandoned production zone without being noticed. Oh no. Oh no. This is not my strong suit. Maybe with tiny characters they won't see me. We can't even see the map. This is great. The abandoned production zone is underneath. Why are they on full-on search mode? We gotta go down a lift. Are we finally gonna use that glowy thing that I've been saying this whole time? This feels pretty different from before. Is it really necessary to use all this just to deal with 4 kids? I'll protect you, Miss Paimon. Miss Paimon, don't be afraid of the hexes of this wicked sorceress. I'll stop them for you. Doesn't that mean they got Lanoire? We gotta be careful. We can't be discovered by the guards or seen by the searchlights. There's always the geared mine shaft, so we have to go to the abandoned production zone level first. Anyway, let's head in the direction of the lift first. I think we can just drop. Maybe this wasn't my smartest move, but I think it worked. What Hedgehog's kids Conrians mixed with other region people. Ah! Someone can see me! Okay. Not anymore. Maybe? Guess the lift's guards after all. What should we do now? Huh? Why is the searchlight here? Could it be the one that Cleanairs fixed before? Let us know if you fix it yet. Maybe it'll be useful. Whoa! Who did that? I see someone really new to do something that dumb. This is why you need to read the operating manual before you use it. The new guide, you just wait. You left, let's get over there while we can. Go, 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 go! Go, go, go! Oh. Whoops. Can't believe we started a prison escape. Yeah, the thing is, I don't actually remember how to get to places. How do we... Which way is the prison? Is it this way? I don't know. Maybe. There are guards here too. There's a Rochelle loudspeaker over there. If we use it to make some noise, maybe it'll attract the guards' attention. Why don't we give it a try, Kaiko? Okay, maybe we go over here. First, what's that noise? Good. Let's get out of here before the guard finds us. Quick, quick, quick! Into the lift! Into the lift! Oh, it's spinning! Isn't this really complicated? Okay. Okay. Need to go through that door. That feels like it's different from before. Is that enough? Nope. I do not remember how you do this. I think you were supposed to point it the opposite way though, so if whatever that was didn't work, then I think we gotta try pointing it. Okay, I think it worked. Do we need these drivetrains? Maybe. Oh, those are the green rocks. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay, we need to power this thing. I still think it's so weird that these things, they made the walls rotate so that you can only have one open door at a time. Seems so unnecessary. I think it'll be one more. Yep. Well, the good news is no one can follow us because they can't get through that door. Is it different from inside the fortress? There's no trace of human buildings at all. Do people rather really work in a place like this? Okay, it looks like we're escaping. Okay. Okay. I wonder why the area is abandoned. Because you can't get in? Or because it's creepy? Because it is a bit creepy. The doors stuck. The doors suck, yes. That is true, they do. They really do. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you'd like to see me play live, then check out my Twitch channel. You can find me on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 PM GMT. Thanks again, and have a great day.